it's Nancy from Nancy Chu Homes at Keller Williams and J Metro Group. Mortgage rates jumped 1.5% points during the first quarter of this year. Do you guys know that that is the biggest quarterly jump we've had in like 28 years, okay? In March, the Consumer Price Index rose to 8.5%. That is the highest level since 1981. So inflation, it's forcing the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates, and they're going to do it several times this year. And the reason why is that they really want to slow down home sales and slow down home appreciation, because as you guys know, the cost of homes has been sort of runaway. It's like we're in a runaway train this year. So our expectations is that we're going to see a total of maybe 10 hikes this year. Now that's a lot. As rising inflation continues, we're going to see all this upward pressure, right, for the Fed to control this. Now, I'm hearing forecasts that the 30-year fixed mortgage is going to land at a variety of different places, and by the end of 2022, the expectation is maybe 5.5% is kind of where that number might stay. So we're going to see some fluctuations, okay? The Mortgage Bankers Association is expecting the end of 2022 to hit between 4.8%, maybe if we're lucky, and hopefully by 2024, they're seeing, hey, 4.6%, which is not terrible, okay? The National Association of Realtors, they're thinking that the 30-year fix is going to hit about 5.5% by the end of this year. And this is interesting. The 5-year ARM, they're expecting to be at 4% by the end of this year. We'll get back to that in a second. And last but not least, I think the folks over at Zillow are saying that they don't see any decline past that in the interest rates anytime soon. Now, the reason why this kind of tickled me is because we have lovely and amazing friends over at the Ketchian team at Loan Depot. And they pointed something out to us. So I'm going to show this to you. But first I'm going to show you this little chart, okay? 30-year fixed, 30-year jumbo, 15-year fixed, and a 5-in-1 ARM. Because these are the things that were mentioned, okay? So these are the current May interest rates for the 30-year fixed, 30-year jumbo, 15-year fixed, and the 5-in-1 ARM, okay? Here's the part that's really interesting. If I pull this apart, this number this number here, 570, 563, 777, 461, this is the number that your monthly payment per $100,000 of loan would be. Notice that the 30-year fixed is higher than the 30-year jumbo. Isn't that crazy? Okay, now don't forget, the jumbo number around us is about 648,000 roughly. Okay, so this indicates to me that it might be cheaper to get a jumbo loan than a 30-year fixed, which is very unusual. The Loan Depot folks sort of played this out for me so that we can show it to you. Okay, check this out. 30-year conventional, okay? On a $760,000 house, let's pretend it's 20% down at 152, so a loan amount of 608, and at a rate of 5.25, you got an estimated monthly payment of about $33.57, okay, for principal and interest. Now, check this out. Here's the 30-year jumbo. At $810,000, 20% down, 162, a loan amount of 648, at a rate of 4.5%, your estimated monthly payment is $33.44. Wait a second. I'm going to put these two together. Notice that if you use the jumbo, you're purchasing a house for about $50K more. The percentage down is only $10,000 more. You're borrowing $40,000 more. And with the interest rate, your payment on the jumbo is lower. What is the takeaway here? The takeaway here is talk to your lender and find out what the best loan product might be for you. If you can sustain a slightly higher payment, for instance, then it's possible that a 15-year fixed is really a better choice for you because you're going to get through that payment a lot faster, right? And you're going to end up paying far less in the long run for the property because of interest. Now, the other thing is for instance, this 5-in-1 ARM, that's crazy. What if you knew you were going to be in this place for 5 years or less? Okay, there's also a 7-year ARM, a 10-year ARM. There's lots of different loan products that could really work to your advantage if you go out of your way to research and ask. It's not a big ask, okay? It's not a big ask to ask your loan officer to work harder and help you find the right combination of loan product to put together to get the best deal for you and to help you win when you're trying to win a home. Okay, I'm just saying most loan officers are really, really happy to talk to you about it, and you're looking for a particular loan company that has as much access to different and varied loan products as possible. That is very important because that's how you piece it together. Don't just walk in and assume that 30-year fix is going to be your answer. Okay, FYI, just so you know, there is a caveat. The caveat is the jumbo does require a little bit more paperwork, but honestly, most of the loan officers that I've talked to have said it's not that big a deal. So that's our lesson for the day. All right, guys, I look forward to speaking to you guys next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful beginning of spring. I cannot wait. I've got flowers planted, and I just saw them start little shoots out of the ground. I'm so excited. Talk to you guys next week.